Hey everybody, this is Frilioth and welcome to another Minecraft episode on the Frilcraft server. Before we get stuck into today's activities, I just want to give you a quick catch up on what I've been doing over the last couple of days. Firstly, I've been doing a lot of AFK fishing. Consequently, I've got myself quite a decent rod now. I've got myself a look of the C3 mending lure 3 fishing rod, which is really good, and I've also started to get myself quite a decent selection of books. Efficiency 4 books in there. I see 2 of those making efficiency 5, fantastic. Another efficiency 4, unbreaking efficiency 4. Knockback I'm just going to throw away because I hate knockback. Infinity, Benevolent looting 3, and a couple of mending books, and it was a mending book that I actually used to upgrade my rod. So the AFK Fisher working really well, but then it would do because I made it. Next, we've had the breeder working now for a little bit. I've not looked recently, which consequently means everybody's in the naughty corner. To put some stairs at the back. I have got a few. Yes, that's good. I've done a lot of these guys, and some of them have got half decent trades. Sweeping edge 3, not bad I suppose. Smite 4, 31, yeah, okay. He's a good shepherd, 17. Librarian, are you any good? Mending for 26, that's not good enough. Infinity for 7, that's probably why I kept you, just in case I break my bow. Mending for 18, that is one of my first ones actually. Respiration 2, 32, not great. Silk touch for 15, I think that's my best silk touch. Knockback 2, not where you're a new one with knockback, I've not looked at you yet. Lure 2. Flame and fortune. I don't really need you. I'm never going to get tired of this. Never going to get tired of it. What are you? Leatherworker. Oh, you're a 9 though. That's the best one I've had so far. Maybe I'll keep you just for a little while longer. What have you got? Aqua Affinity we knew about. Feather Falling 43, not good, but it's Feather Falling Sweeping for 12, that's okay. Cartographer. Guess where you're going? My old china plate. And these are filling up nicely. So we've got loads of... actually, that's filling up really nicely. Pumpkins. Got a double chest of pumpkins already. Sugar cane, a couple of those. Oh, wheat, you're filling up. That's a couple of days, and they're filling right up. It's fantastic. Farms are brilliant. Even when they're turned off, they seem to be brilliant. Now, I've found something out which I'm actually really excited about. I've been throwing sticks in here, which has been powering the furnace. Let's see if I can break this and catch it. Hey, whoa! You frightened the bejeebus at me then, Johnny boy. So I've been throwing sticks in there to cook whatever it is that comes through the furnace. But I've turned the furnace off for the time being, so we can get some raw food, get some raw meat, because the butcher trades with chicken and with pork, but he won't trade with steak or with raw mutton. So that's just it's getting wasted. But what I found out today, which I'm really excited about, is that furnaces burn wool. I don't know why I didn't think about it before, but furnaces burn wool. So since then, I've been trying to get a bit of wool. Because what I think I'll do is, instead of me throwing sticks into the furnace, because I'm having to do that manually, I'm having to harvest the wood, I'm having to get the wood and then turn it into sticks and then throw it in manually. What I'm going to do is divert the wool away from here, It's probably white wool. I'm not going to be able to do it with all the colours, but certainly white wool. Divert it straight into the furnace. And that way this will be completely automatic as long as I keep feeding sheep. Okay. I was going to say how hard is it to feed sheep, but it's clearly very hard because they don't want to eat anything. But I'm not going to be short of a bit of wheat, and obviously I'm not going to be short of a bit of wool, providing this doesn't stop working. So I'm really excited about that. That will make the cooker pretty much, can we call it semi-automatic? Semi-fully automatic? Because I've got to do something, but I certainly haven't got to do anywhere near as much as I was doing. Anyway, on to the main event of today. I want to get another Johnny to work because I'm getting all excited. We've now got a Johnny in the slime farm. We've got a Johnny in the butchery department. We've got a Johnny... Where else have we got a Johnny? We've got a Johnny... I can't remember where the other guy is. But one in the slime... Come on, help me out. One in the slime room. One in the butchery. Oh, of course. How could I forget you? How could I forget you, Johnny? One down there. Oh, I've had to pop out those blocks at the bottom because I'd forgotten, and I don't know how I managed to forget. But when you trade with these guys for the first time, they become willing to breed. Even though they're not fed, they become willing. So with me unlocking all of their traits to find out how good they are, they suddenly all became willing to breed. Consequently, I had quite a few baby villagers running around down there. So I went down the side there, popped out those blocks. Eventually, the poor little fellows ran out to meet Johnny, say hello, and he promptly chopped them up. So anyway, we've got 3 Johnnies working at the moment. I want to make a 4th. I want to get a 4th one to work. Might not be today because this is a big job. But what I want to do is turn this into a gold farm. This here, and you're thinking, Frills, you're an absolute maniac. How are you going to turn that into a gold farm, mate? You've lost it. You've lost the plot. Well, I'll tell you how. I'm going to get a Johnny in here. We're going to get, I've got 1 nether portal down the bottom at the moment, but I'm going to make a whole series of nether portals, pretty much the same as we did over at the gumball machine. I'm pointing that way, but I've got no idea which way it is. But anyway, back at the main base, there's the gumball machine, the snow globe, whatever you want to call it. And it's an overworld gold farm. We're going to use the same principle down there. We'll have a load of obsidian nether portals. We'll have a snow golem in the middle throwing snowballs. They'll get aggro, they'll fall down into the water, and then they'll come up this water chute. This is all going to be completely encased and full of water. They're going to go up to the top, right up to the top, and then fall off the edge and fall down into here. Now, I think I've calculated it correctly, and I think that drop is long enough for them to sustain enough damage to be a one hit hill, to be a 1-hit kill. If it's not, then Johnny's not going to last very long, because if he's not a 1-hit kill, the pigman's going to land on the ground. He's going to get whacked by Johnny, and all the other pigmen in here are just going to gang up on him. So I think I've calculated it correctly. It will fall down far enough. I am going to have to do a little bit of work in the chute because I don't want zombie pigmen or baby zombie pigmen getting up here on chickens, because I can't remember whether I think zombie pigmen babies on chickens float down, and if that's the case, he's going to float down into here, get whacked, and then all hell will break loose. Right, let's get down here. So you'll recognise this place because it's my slime farm. We've got the slime farm, the slime pads, which I've still done nothing with. They're in there and over there. So I'm going to build I'm going to build some. It's going to be difficult to show you. I'll show you before I light them up, actually. But if I have the snow golem in the middle here, and then have poor portals all the way around, getting progressively bigger up to the maximum size of a portal is 23 by 23. I'm not going to have it 23 high because that's going to take up far too much obsidian. I think I'll have it, I don't know, 10 high, maybe 12 high. But if I have a 12 high portal that is, you know, 23 blocks wide, I'm going to get a few portals in here. I'm going to get a few portals. Now I've linked this portal with a portal in the Nether. Which is this one. I'm hoping I'll keep out of the way of that ghast. Which is this one, which is down at level 36. And I've been able to link this one to the portal upstairs, in the overworld, because of the Y level. The one above it, there's one at Y level 76 or something, that's linked to the one that's in the mansion. And I've only been able to link them because of the Y levels. So I was quite lucky there that we're building the portals in the overworld quite low down. Through the portal. Because what I don't want to do is render the portals upstairs in the mansion useless. Because if they are, I'm going to have a hell of a job getting Johnny upstairs. If he comes through down here, then I've got no chance. I may as well just, you know, he may as well just get wasted because he'll be too far out of the way and I don't want to be messing around. As soon as he's in the wrong place, moving him about, it's going to be almost impossible. So I'm pretty pleased that I've managed to link them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to start building nether portals. So I'll start building nether portals in here. Hopefully once I've built a few, and I've got a chest upstairs full of obsidian, so it'll give us a head start. And then I'll have to go down and start getting some more, obviously. So I'm going to make my way back upstairs, grab my chests, get down here, and then I'll build the first couple of those. They're going to have to be quite small to start with. They're not all going to be 23 by 23. Otherwise, there's going to be loads of room in the middle that's wasted. So I'm probably going to have them, I don't know, 7. Yeah, maybe 7 or 9 wide. I like working with odd numbers because I like the centres to be on one block. So if we have a 7 wide portal there, and then a 7 there, and then a 7 there, and then a 7 there. Then the one behind it can be a 9, and then the one behind that 11, the one behind that 13, all the way up to 23. And then we'll see how it goes. Obviously, the more portals I've got, the more pigment I'm going to get, but the more obsidian it's going to use. So I could probably build as many as I've got obsidian for and just keep adding to them later, which is probably not a bad idea, Frills. So I shall go and grab some obsidian, and I shall meet you back here when I've done a bit of building. Right, so I've got it. I've got everything dug out now. I've got a lot of the portals put in. I've used up all of my obsidian. I'm just going to get myself some affectionately known as noob juice, because I'm going to need it to be able to show you what I need to show you. Noob juice. I love it. So I'll just show you the upstairs part of it. So they're going to go up the top. The pigmen are going to go through the gate, which is holding the water back. Still works in 1.13. Don't worry about that. Pigmen are going to fall through there. But you knew that because I've already told you. But in fairness, I did tell you about 3 days ago, according to me. Right, they're all going to land down here, and this is where Johnny's going to be. And I've put this here because I'm actually going to break the glass. So we can go downstairs and show you. So the water comes all the way from the bottom, and I've strategically got a couple of places in it where there are some air holes. And I've also got a place in it where there's some lava. So let me drink my noob juice. Because this is going to kill all the chickens. Because what I don't want, as I mentioned, are chickens getting up the top. The only thing I'm worried about are chicken jockeys. I'm pretty sure the drop will injure the pigmen enough to make them a one-hit kill. And as long as they're a one-hit kill, they won't all get aggroed at Johnny. And also, baby pigmen can't get up past the gap. Sorry, I'm having to bob up and down. It's really annoying, I know, but I can't help it. Pigmen can't get up past these air gaps. Baby pigmen can't get up past these air gaps. So I don't want them just sat around in here, taking up the mob cap and just generally being a nuisance. So I've stuck in this little trap thing here. So what they'll do is they'll come up, they'll go into there, and they'll suffocate or they'll bash their heads in on the stone. So that'll get rid of the chicken jockeys and the baby pigmen. So now we come into here, and this is going to be where all of the pigmen fall when the snowman... I hope I'm not repeating myself. I can't remember what I told you I was going to do yesterday. Now we've got fart swirls everywhere, and I only wanted to quickly show you the lava. So yeah, once the portals are all lit up, I put fences around the outside of them to stop them from running off. Once they're all lit up, they're going to get aggroed by the snowman, which we can put in now, actually. We'll do that while we're thinking about it. Hopefully he won't jump off too quick. So if he does, I'm going to be banging trouble, aren't I? Here you go. Too slow. Right, we'll put a slab on top of this so he can't go anywhere. Now hopefully, I'm doing a lot of hoping. Hopefully you're going to be able to see the pigmen and aggro them, and they'll just run across here and fall off. In fact, there's no reason why they won't. No reason at all. So what I think we'll do now, everything's up and running now. I think what's the widest? What are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So I can go out one more and make the next nether portals 23, and then I can't make them any wider. But I'm hoping this will be enough. I'll just add to them as I need to. I've also moved the nether portal that was right at the edge one further back, because that gives that guy there, old Killy McGee, long enough, because they'll walk out of this portal, they'll walk around here, they'll try and walk into this portal. That should give him long enough to target them and throw snowballs at them. When this was right up against the edge, they hardly came out of the nether portal, and I remembered this from a skyblock I did with Smurf quite a while ago, where we built one of these in skyblock. So without further ado, I guess I'm going to get myself into the nether and get myself a Johnny upstairs. I really wanted one of these guys with an enchanted axe, but it looks like the ones with enchanted axes I've already had. So we're going to have to make do without an enchanted axe. So let's grab one. Right, I'd forgotten, schoolboy error, another one. I'd forgotten that I need to put, hopefully he won't go anywhere. He'll stay there. I've forgotten to put the hoppers in here. Absolute nightmare. Trying to rush. So I need to dig out the floor, stick down some hoppers. I'm probably going to put the chests here. If we stick, have I got some chests? Got a couple of chests. Stick a couple of chests there, and then all of the drops will go through there. I'll probably turn that into a room, and then I'll make that into a room, put a few hoppers behind it, put a bit of an item elevator. Let me grab a bit of redstone and we'll dig that out. Okay, so I've got the redstone in. I've covered the floor with hoppers, and I've covered the hoppers with carpet, so it all looks pretty in there. And I've stuck in the bog standard item elevator with droppers that we built over there somewhere, with the observers firing the droppers, which should be 100% lossless. Should be. We'll put all the walls in. Yeah. Like that. So now if I throw something on the floor there, let's throw down these blocks. There you go, perfect. Now I will be putting in some kind of sorter, probably under the bottom, that's going to siphon off all of the nuggets and all of the rotting flesh straight into these chests. And then probably going to have all of the swords go away somewhere else to be smelted and then come back into there. I think is probably the plan. Sounds like a plan to me. Right, let's get a bit of carpet down there. I'm also going to be putting glass there, but I'm probably going to be putting an upside down wooden slab, which I don't have at the moment, just there. And that way I can stand here and get the XP without the risk of any baby, and there shouldn't be any baby pigmen, but any baby pigmen that land in there will be aggroed probably from the snowman down the bottom anyway, and if they see me they're going to run under there and beat me up. So hopefully if I put a slab in there, that'll stop that from happening. However, as I said, I don't think there were going to be many baby pigmen. Right, can I get out of here? Yeah. So now the job is to go and fetch Johnny and hope that he's receptive to coming with me. There he is. Get out of my way. Here he comes. Is he behind me? So I can't see him. I'm here, come on. Don't tell me you can't climb up on a block. Well, you've embarrassed yourself, Johnny, I'll tell you that for nothing. Oh, come on. Oh. Oh, so you can't climb on a block when you're still on carpet. Something else I didn't know about you. Always learning. Right, that's what did we have there? We had a bit of red, didn't we? Red there and red there. For the time being, I am going to stick in a half slab. Oh no, I'm not messing about. Let me just go and grab a proper block. I'm just going to be sticking concrete blocks in there like an idiot. Just go and sort it out. Do it properly. Right, that's better. I know it doesn't look great, but it is. Maybe I'll put some. If I put some upside down slab, what do you reckon if I put some upside down stairs there, which I don't have? Would stairs make that look any better? Or if I just put blocks there? Looks a little bit better, doesn't it? Yeah, a little bit better. Right, so that's that done. Now, Johnny, my old oh, I've got to name you. Thanks for reminding me. Otherwise, I'd have been banging trouble, wouldn't I? I'd have been wondering why nobody was being attacked. I christen you Johnny. There you go. Right, Johnny. I'm going to go downstairs and light up all the portals. Right, so let's get these lit up. Really don't want... I've got quite a bit of lighting in here as well because I don't want mobs spawning in here, especially skeletons. If a skeleton spawns here, he'll throw a snowball at it and the skeleton will just shoot him. That'll be that. Right, that's all done. Everything's lit up. I can't see any pigment. Oh, there's a pigment in there. So there is a couple of pigmen in there to start with, which is good. Right, I'm going to run back up upstairs and hopefully it won't take too long. Right, it looks like we're about to start having a little piggy action. Look at him go. This is brilliant. Go, Johnny. It's working perfectly at the moment anyway. As long as he one hit kills them, they don't get aggroed. Am I getting the XP? Did I get the XP? I might have got it. That was fantastic. That took a little bit longer than I was hoping it would do. It took 5 or 6 minutes or so, but it's a start, isn't it? It's a start and it works. I got 13 little gold nuggets and a couple of swords out of that and a bit of XP for doing nothing. What do you think of those apples? That's brilliant. I'm just going to wait around for the next one. Okay, we've got another load coming up. This is fabulous. Go, Johnny. Yeah, I'm getting the XP. Johnny's getting the kills. Pigmen are getting aggroed. It's just a gift that keeps on giving. This is fantastic. I don't think at the moment the portals are big enough for them to stay permanently aggroed. That would be brilliant if that was the case. If they could come through the portal aggroed, but you need a massive amount of portals for that to happen. But that way they just keep continually running off the edge and we wouldn't have to wait for it to fill up. But it looks like Johnny's polished off this lot, so we now have to wait for the next lot. Brilliant. But I think I've run out of time for today. Well, we're going to have to call it a day for today, everybody. So thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you have enjoyed this episode, please don't forget to leave it a like. And if you've really loved it, don't forget to subscribe for future videos. This is Frilioth, my new gold farm. And I'm out of here.